For this question, you need to know the spectrochemical series, otherwise you will not be able to answer. So if you come in the reverse order, try and think what might be the answer. It is very easy to solve. NaCl is ionic, but HCl is a gas which is covalent. First question. Which of the following sequence is correct regarding field strength of ligands as per spectrochemical series? So we are asking to tick the correct answer based on spectrochemical series. So you need to know the spectrochemical series very clearly. If you remember it, carbonyl group comes towards the end, that is, it has got the highest field strength. Just next to that we have Cn minus, and the halogens come towards the beginning of the spectrochemical series because its field strength is lesser. But also remember, in between the halogens we have SCN minus and S2 minus which is coming. So we have to know the spectrochemical series clearly to give the answer. We have two options with carbonyl which is coming in the beginning, that is option A and option B. Option C, we have SCN minus, this is the very less one, it is there in the beginning, so this option is wrong. As well as Cn minus is there and CO is somewhere behind, so this also is wrong. It should be either option A or option B. But see, option A and option B we have same in the end. So you have to know whether SCN minus is less than F minus, okay, or more than F minus. So the correct option here is option A, where F minus is having a little higher field strength than SCN minus, okay. So that is the 41st question. 42nd one, as per IUPAC norms, name of the complex CO, En twice, ONO, Cl, close the bracket, then you have Cl. What is the name according to IUPAC norms we have to tick, okay. You don't have to calculate the oxidation number if you look into the options, because everywhere we have 3 itself, okay. But we have to see the ligands and the order of ligands. We'll see that. Chlorido we have first, okay. In all of them they have given chloro and chlorido. According to iupac, what is the name? Chlorido. So it should be option A or option C. It cannot be B or it cannot be D. Also, they have given chloro and ethylene diamine. Ethylene diamine is not the iupac name. It is ethane 1,2 diamine. So, based on that, directly you can tell it is option A. Okay. But in option A also there is a mistake. Say nitro O they have given. It is nitrito O. It is nitrito O cobalt 3 chloride. Chlorido bis ethane 1,2 diamine. Nitrito O cobalt 3 chloride should have been the correct answer. But we do not have nitrito O in any of the options. Okay, and the other options cannot be right because there are other mistakes also. Here the iupac name of ethylene diamine is not there, okay, and here chloro they have given. Also this also there is no proper name, iupac name. So it should be option A, but that also is wrong. So this question has been allotted grace marks, okay. Next question, 43rd question. In the following sequence of reactions, A giving B, which is undergoing reduction, B is giving CH3CH2OH with in the presence of HNO3. What is the compound A? Propane nitrile, ethane nitrile, then we have CH3NO2 and CH3NC. For this particular question, without even writing the equation, we can come to the correct answer. First thing you observe, in the product we have 2 carbon atoms, CH3, CH2, okay, and the previous one also it has to be CH3, CH, there is 2 carbon atoms should be there because it's just reduction and you are getting the product. But before that also you should have only with 2 carbon atoms. There is no addition of carbon atom which is taking place anywhere, correct? So obviously your answer should be something with only 2 carbon atoms. So it cannot be propane nitrile, but it can be ethane nitrile or NO2 group or NC. Now, if you take and undergo reduction, you are not going to get or come into this product at all. So, but if you take NO2 group, are you going to get CH3NO2 group? It is having only 1 carbon atom. I need 2 carbon atoms. So, again this also cannot be the correct answer, nor that can be the correct answer. So, it has to be ethane nitrile. Without even writing, we can tell it. But then I shall write the reactions for you all. See, A should be ethane nitrile. So, it is CH3CN, which undergoes reduction. It will give CH3CH2 NH2, okay, which when it is treated with HNO3 acid, I will get CH3CH2OH. So, something with 2 carbon atoms is the correct answer. Hence, propane nitrile and C is ruled out. There you have carbon atom, but nitrogen is the one which is bonded over here. So, it's difficult to break the bond just like that. So, it should be ethane nitrile, which is the correct answer. So, I hope you have understood. 43rd question. Next one, an organic compound A on reduction gives compound B, which on reaction with trichloromethane and caustic soda forms C, and the compound C on catalytic reduction gives N-methyl benzamine, and the compound A is. This is a little higher level question which they have asked. Okay, we'll just see the options: nitrobenzene, nitromethane, methanamine, benzenamine. So, which will be the correct answer is the question. I'll read the question again. An organic compound A on reduction gives compound B, which on reaction with trichloromethane and caustic potash forms C. Okay, so A on reduction should give B, and which on reaction with trichloromethane is CHCl3, that is chloroform, okay, with caustic potash to form C. The compound C on catalytic reduction gives, this on reduction will give N-methyl benzenamine. Okay, what is compound A is the question. We'll try going in the reverse order. N-methyl benzenamine. So here I have a methyl group and then H group and benzenamine. Okay, this is N-methyl benzenamine. So this product I've got after the reduction. So before reduction, that is if I remove the hydrogen atoms, it would be NC, isocyanide. Okay, now when will I get isocyanide? When I am treating with chloroform and NaOH. Which reaction is this? Carbalamine reaction. I am getting a carbalamine also. So I will have to take a primary amine, NH2 group. So I've got aniline. Which product or which reactant will give amine on reduction? Now we'll see the option. Nitrobenzene, nitromethane, no, I need a benzene ring. Methanamine, no, I need a benzene ring. Benzenamine, I cannot take there because it's already having their amine group. I should get after reduction, I have to get amine anta helidre, I'll have to take nitrobenzene. Okay, so it is option A. So if you come in the reverse order, try and think what might be the answer. It is very easy to solve. Okay, so I hope you have understood this question. Next one, which of the following gives positive Felling's solution test? Positive Felling solution test to barbeku anta helidre, I need an aldehyde group. Okay, so options: sucrose, glucose, fats, proteins. Fats, protein and sucrose does not have a free aldehyde group. Only glucose has free aldehyde group, which can give the positive test. 46th question. A liquid can exist only between triple point and critical point, at any temperature above melting point, between melting point and critical point, and between boiling and melting point. The correct answer is between boiling and melting point. See, below melting point it is a solid, above boiling point it is in the vapor phase. So in between that liquid can exist. Okay. So the next question. The energy of electron in the nth orbit of hydrogen atom is minus 13.6 n square electron volt, minus 13.6 n electron volt, minus 13.6 by n4 electron volt, minus 13.6 by n3 electron volt. So which is the correct answer? If you know the correct formula, you can tell. Energy of the electron they are asking. So E is equal to minus 13.6. Actually it is Z square by N square, because it's hydrogen atom it is 1. So E is equal to minus 13.6 N by N square. So the answer is option A. Next question. Consider the following set of quantum numbers. Which of the below is not permissible arrangement of electrons in an atom? So we have the options here. We have to tell which option is not permissible. We'll just see here. 4, when n is 4, L can be 0, M also can be 0 and minus half. When n is 5, L can be 3, and when L is 3, M can be 0. When n is 3, L can be 2, M also can be minus 2, minus 1, 0, all of these values. But option D, 3, this can be 2, but this cannot be minus 3. Correct? No, it should be when L is equal to 2, then M can be minus 2, minus 1, 0, plus 1 and plus 2. It cannot be minus 3. So obviously, which is the wrong answer? It is option D. Okay. So option D is wrong. Next one. The increasing order of bond order of O2, O2 plus, O2 minus and O2, 2 minus is. See, when you have such questions, it is better to avoid looking into the options first. There is high chances of you all getting confused. Okay. So what we can do is, we'll write it off and calculate the number of electrons here. If you know the number of electrons, you will get to know what is the bond order. See, in oxygen, the number of electron is 16. Here 16 minus 1, it is 15 electrons. Here again 16 plus 1, so it is 17 electrons, and here it is 16 plus 2, they have 18 electrons. Now bond order, if 14 electrons are present, the bond order is 3. Add 2, it becomes 16. Minus 2, it becomes 12. Okay. So here it is 2 and 2, bond order will be 2. Again add 2, it is 18 and the bond order will 1. And minus 2, it will be bond order 1. And if it is 20 electron, it is 0. And if it is 8 electron, it is 0. Okay. Now we will see the value. 16 electron, bond order is 2. 15 electron, between 14 and 16, you can get 2.5. So it is 2.5. 17 electrons, between 16 and 18, it is 1.5. And 18 electrons is 1. So which should be the correct answer? O2 plus is got the highest value. So it is in increasing order. O2 plus, then it will be O2, then it will be O2 minus, and then you have O2, 2 minus. So now look for the correct answer. O2, 2 minus, O2 minus, here it is wrong. O2, 2 minus, O2 minus, O2 and O2 plus. So option D is the correct answer. So I hope you have understood about this question. Next one. HCl gas is covalent and NaCl is ionic compound. This is because sodium is highly electropositive, hydrogen is a non-metal, HCl is a gas. Electronegativity difference between hydrogen and chlorine is less than 2.1. See, if the electronegativity difference is less than 2.1, then it cannot be ionic. If it is ionic, it should be above 2.1. Okay, this is something which you need to remember. So, electronegativity difference between hydrogen and chlorine is less than 2.1. That is why hydrogen chloride is a covalent compound, and NaCl, it is more than 2.1. Electronegativity of chlorine is approximately 3, and that of sodium is 0.88. So, if you just minus 3 minus 0.88, you will get it as 2.12. Okay, it is more than 2.1. Do you all agree? That is the reason NaCl is ionic, but HCl is a gas which is covalent. Okay, next question. Which of the following is not true? In vulcanization, the rubber becomes harder and stronger. This is correct. Natural rubber has trans configuration at every double bond. This is wrong. Buna-S is copolymer of butene and styrene. This also is wrong. Natural rubber is 1,4 polymer of isoprene. See, why I am taking 3 options also can be considered as the correct answer for this particular question. It is not true, because the statements, there is slight mistake which is there. Natural rubber is trans. No, it is cis configuration. Okay. Then Buna-S is a copolymer of butene and styrene. It is not only butene. It is butadiene, 1,4 butadiene, isn't it? So that is wrong. Natural rubber is 1,4 polymer of isoprene. It is cis isoprene which has to be there. Cis configuration. Again, they have not mentioned that at all. So obviously, you have 3 answers for the same question. Okay. So any one if you answer also, you will get your marks. Next one. Which of the following is a polyamide? Polyamide. You need an amide bond here. Nylon 66, terylene, polythene and Buna-S. Polythene and Buna-S are addition polymers. Okay, the double bond is just broken there. Terylene is an polyester, whereas nylon 66 is polyamide. It is made up of hexamethylene, diamine and adipic acid. Okay. So that is the answer for 52nd question. 53rd, which of the following is correct about hydrogen bonding in DNA? Here they have given all the options. We just need to know adenine with thymine will form a double bond, and guanine with cytosine will form a triple bond. 3 hydrogen bond and 2 hydrogen bond. Double bond means 2 hydrogen bond, and here there are 3 hydrogen bonds. So A with T and G with C is the correct answer. Option A. A, G, T, C, it is wrong. G and AC, again it's wrong. AA and TT is wrong. So obviously option A is the correct answer. 54. Which of the following is employed as tranquilizer? Tranquilizers are those medicines which will reduce stress or for any mental illness which it is taken. Okay, we have Equanil, naproxen, tetracycline and Dettol. Equanil is a very common example which we give. So option A is a tranquilizer. The rest is not tranquilizer. You have an antibiotic and an antiseptic or a disinfectant. Varying the concentration, we can use it. Next one, reactivity of order of halides for dehydrohalogenation is. So they have given RF, RCl, RBr, Ri. So everywhere it is the bond between the carbon and the halogen which is taken into consideration, and we have to tell which is the correct order for dehydrohalogenation. Okay. So here what comes into picture is the bond length. Okay, what is the bond length? We have RBr, RCl and RF. If the bond length is longer, it is easy to break. If it is shorter, it is difficult to break. Okay. So longer the bond length, okay, easily it will undergo dehydrohalogenation. So here we have bigger atom, bond length is bigger. So it will be in this order. Okay. Option, we have to search for the option, correct option. Ri, so it can be only B or C because we have first Ri is present. Rest all it is RF and RF, so it is wrong. Option A and D is completely wrong. Second, we'll see RCl is there, RBr is there. So obviously option B should be correct, RCl and RF. So option B is the correct answer. Next question. Main axis of diatomic molecule is Z. The orbital px and py overlap to form pi molecular orbitals, sigma molecular orbital, delta molecular orbital, or no bond is formed. See, main axis is Z, so it cannot be sigma or delta, it is not there at all. So it cannot be those. The orbital px and py overlap to form. Okay, it is given as diatomic molecule. So this is my Z axis, this should be X, the other one parallel should be Y. Okay, but here they are asking Px and Py, okay, of diatomic molecule, if they overlap, which kind of bond it can form. If they overlap, it can form pi molecular orbital, or sometimes it cannot be feasible also and no bond can be formed as well. So it can be option A or D. Okay. Next question. The hybridization of carbon in diamond, graphite and ethine is in the order. Diamond, we know it is sp3 hybridized, graphite carbon is sp2 hybridized, and ethine triple bond is there, so it is sp hybridized. So we'll see which is the correct option. sp3, sp2, sp, so it is option P. So I hope you have understood this. It's very simple. Next one. A miscible mixture of C6H6, that is benzene, and chloroform can be separated by sublimation, distillation, filtration, crystallization. Obviously it is not filtration and crystallization as well as sublimation, because we don't have solids, they are two miscible liquids. So it has to be option B, which is distillation. Okay. Next one. An organic compound containing carbon 40%, hydrogen 13.33%, nitrogen 46.67%. Its empirical formula is, so we have carbon 40%, hydrogen is 13.33% and nitrogen is 46.67%. So first the percentage has to be divided by its atomic mass. So here you will get it as 3.33, this is remains as it is 13.33, and here also you will get it as 3.33. Now divide by the lowest number, 3.33, 3.33 and 3.33. So this is equal to 1, this also is equal to 1, and here if you see it will be equal to 4. Okay, 4 point something, approximately 4. So you will get the answer as CH4N, option C, CH4N. So the last question, electrophile that participates in nitration of benzene. In nitration of benzene, we know which is the electrophile, it is NO2+. We have learned the entire mechanism in our first year. So the answer is NO2+. Okay, so that is about for Karnataka CET 2016 chemistry question paper. Thank you my dear children. Stay tuned, stay focused. I hope you have understood and followed the entire paper.